work on transition this time of year as opposed to last year?
A lot more. It's just more of an emphasis. I really think that having Reeves Nelson being able to run the floor, and you can see his body looks different than it was a year ago in terms of he's even more cut. He's down to 5–6% body fat, and he's running the floor. And we're making a concerted effort to get it to that first big down, and we're trying to get some easy baskets in transition when we can. We still got to rebound it. We're not going to be a great rebounding team, but once we get it, we got to get out of there in a hurry, whether it's out of the basket, which hopefully will be less and more off of missed shots.
Josh recovered. He recovered and blocked that ball on the board. How often does he have a play where he's going to go?
I don't remember that. I mean, I remember him blocking a shot during practice, or a couple of them, but yeah, he does a lot of good things. He's going to be a good player.
The guys in white, was that your starting lineup?
No, that was just what we were working with today. We'll see.
Are you looking at the number of team that you want to score in the 80s on the regular?
No, not at all. We're looking to outscore the opponent. Some day it may be in the 80s, some days it may be in the 60s. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about point differential.
You seem to do a lot of work in the secondary break, secondary transition. Is that a little bit more than you would necessarily?
He asked that, and yeah, it is. We've just given him more structure within the break, so there's more options for them to use. And as we've had 10 practices now, and things are still being, you don't do it well until you do it repeatedly over time. And we'll be doing this again next year. I thought that the wears, Travis can practice today, but having the wears in that too is really good. And it gives them an opportunity also to screen on the ball and pick and pop and use their skill. But really get it inside. Right now Reeves is going to be the first big down on made shots, but I'm hoping that eventually we can get Josh to be that guy.
Offensively, are you looking toward more of like maybe a double post offense?
Yeah, more high-low than double post, but yeah, a lot of high-low stuff. Isolating one of the two posts in there. I mean, I think when we have Josh and Reeves and they're together, that's our best low post, high post, low post offense. They're the two best guys who can score around the basket. And I think Stover and Brendan, do a lot of good things. Brendan's especially been pretty solid defensively.
How often would you consider using a smaller lineup, like maybe Honeycutt at 4, Nelson at 5?
Yeah, I mean, there might be certain lineups we're facing where that makes sense, but Tyler at 187 pounds is hard pressed to match up on a 230-pound guy for a long period of time.
Talk about initial impressions, I guess, on Matt Carlino, Tyler Lamb, a couple of the other new guys.
Yeah, I mean, they're all trying hard. Everything is so new to them. I mean, first 10 days of practice are tough. I thought, I said that yesterday. I mean, Tyler Lamb played really good in our scrimmage on Saturday that we had with officials. And, the one thing about Tyler is he's more ready defensively than any of the other new players except for Lazarick that are eligible because he came from a program where they really stressed that, and he's competitive, tough, and strong.
Where do you see this team at this point this season compared to last season?
Better chemistry, much better team chemistry, and that's the main thing that separates it. And we're probably, we're better because Honeycutt's better, Malcolm's better, Reeves is better than they were a year ago, and now they are the nucleus of this team. So we're even though we're younger and have less experience, I like this team right now.
Where's the leadership coming from?
I think it comes from Zeke. I think it comes from Malcolm in terms of leading by example. I think it comes from Jeremy. I think he's done a good job and has been impressive in that respect. It's going to come from Honeycutt as well.
Carlino playing mostly off the ball, do you think?
Yeah, he's not going to play the point this year. We're going to play Zeke and Jeremy there. And then the third point guard would be Malcolm before it would be Carlino.
How are your 2 point guards different stylistically?
I don't know if they're that much different stylistically. I mean, I think that they're both doing good things. I think Zeke, because of his strength, he's really built strong and he's got a great body. He can really, I think, be a good on-ball defender as time progresses. He's going to get better and better, and that's going to be important. Anytime you play against another team, to have a good point guard who can pressure the ball and stay in front of the ball is critical.
Malcolm's team captain.
Yeah, right now Malcolm's team captain. I don't know if we'll add another one or not. We'll see.
There's been a lot of talk about Josh's body changing and some other guys, Reeves. How's Jeremy's changed? Because he, to me, just looks noticeably a little bit skinnier. Or at least thinner a little bit.
Does he? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to ask what his weight is right now. But he worked out really hard this summer, so I'm not surprised you're saying that. These guys did a good job in the offseason. Brennan Lane looks different. Brennan Lane's 20 pounds bigger than he was a year ago at this time, or 15 at least.